Alrighty guys, hello and welcome once again to another episode of Parcel Simulator. We are on day 15 with $4,457 in our bank. Alright, we just had our breakfast and now we're about to go. Alright, quickly get our coffee money. Not much at the moment. Thank you. And what we're going to do straight away is we're going to buy our cargo type scanner conveyor. That is going to be our next thing. We are going to need, where are we? We are going to need some corners, and we might get a couple more of these as well. That's about all we can do right now. We do need to get to tier 8 to get our stamp one. We're going to get one of these as well while we remember. 2,250. We'll buy that. We'll quickly run inside, grab our pallet. It's all the way over here. Alright. We'll get this set up before we open up for today, because we want to include our new scanner. So let's grab what we can. Where's our scanner? Are we full? Oh, our pallet is full. Where are we? We're going over here. So if we just put these here, we need a better pallet. One that holds more. 6 is not enough. Alright, let's go. Let's throw our pallet out the way and find our scanner. There it is. We want you. You're going to go right here. Cargo type, coming in this way, approved that way, denied this way. So we have to somehow I don't know how we're going to connect this, but first of all we need to connect. We need to get rid of this one. We need to connect this into here, because we need one more check done before we get to the end. Whoops. Alright. Alright, so it's coming out of the country and going into the cargo type. So we do not need this to be a T. And we need this to be all the way up here. We might just put it all up against the wall, because we can make it reach. Looks like we need, we could maybe use the T, because it could come out. No, that won't work. No, we won't use that. We will get these to go across. These can go, these are the auto approved from the stickers. So we'll bring this up to here. We might just have to buy a few more curves. Alright, so we need a curve out of here, and then a straight, and then a curve into here. So 2 curves and a straight. There's our pause one. We want this pause one for our maritime, because that's not on a Monday. And neither is air, but today we should have rail. Looks like we do, from the green over the corner there. So we will be able to get all those ones we threw on the floor. We'll be able to go. We'll be able to go through. So, whoops, that's not what I want to do. We want to add a few more of each of these, just to have enough. Just in case we decide to change a few things around. Let's get, what do we got here? We get a corner? Yes, we did. Focus on the corners first, as I need them. Alright, they're going to have to wait. Let's get these corners set up. Alright, I need it to come out of here. Oh, it actually could go straight into here. Why did I not just do that? That was stupid. Alright, take this out. Put this here. And we'll make it go that direction. We'll put that there. Now we don't need these ones. Doesn't matter. We will use them. That can now just branch off into here if it's valid. And go over to here. Alright, so in a rejection, we need it to somehow join up into there. So if we were to do what we did before, it is going to make it, oh, maybe we could turn it back on itself. It might free up a bit more space too. So if we bring back our corner one that we had just before. Alright, and we need a T1 again. Where did that go? Here. So we did need it after all. There we go, put that there, and then just a straight. We got a straight here. Of course we don't. Oh, let's grab the, let's put all these over there. Bring our really useless empty pallet. Doesn't hold much at all. Back in here, we'll grab our straights. And we will put that one straight in there. It's going to come in here, turn around and go into the rack. Utilize the rack right up against the unit. It's made a little bit more space. We could even add an extra one. So it'll be there, 1, 2, 3. But again, that'll be a pain to get to. At the moment, we're going to have to grab from here, take over here, stamp. Unless we were to bring our, we might be able to bring, oh no, because we've got all these to do as well. So I'd rather them be here. Let's get rid of this. This can go all the way over here. Let's grab these ones as well. And we'll stack them here. Oh, we might as well leave our pallet around there too. Alright, like I said, today we do have, oh, we've got our pallet here too. Oh, we do have a better pallet. I thought we had a better pallet. And we probably had straights on there too. Alright, doesn't matter. We are going to need a ton more more items, conveyors and all that at some point. So let's just send that one on its way. And we will start loading this conveyor belt. Good thing is we have a decent belt here. We can literally just start stacking onto the belt and get these sent off as soon as possible and get some extra income back up after what we spent this morning. Let's just grab all of these. It's gonna fill up pretty quick. It's already full. Find a little hole and drop it in. Come on. Alright, grab the one flying in the air. Alright, let's... This is good. This is going to be about 2 or 3 dispatches. So it's going to give us a good amount of income. Alright, we're almost ready to go. Pardon me. There we go. Alright, now I think it's time to open up. Ready for the next day. Denials will go here. We don't need to access the ones behind, so that's not too bad. But yeah, auto denial will go straight here. Our next, what are we, tier 7? What's tier 8? That would be, what would this one, does this give us tier 8? Does give us tier 8, so $2,800. We can afford it. It will make it close, but tier 8 would instantly unlock our stamp conveyor. So that's what we are really aiming for. We are running out of room though. It means I'll have to go here. But again, we could maybe turn it the other direction. Not too sure. Stamp check is the one we really want. I'm over checking stamps. They annoy me. And I don't trust that I'm not going to do the wrong thing. Okay, no errors so far, so that's good. Any of these auto approved, denied, auto approved. I will take you. Just to save some time while we're doing nothing, while we're waiting. Via rail. Thank you. Waiting for our parcels to come through all the machines. But what we might do, I'm going to grab... No, we can't, sorry. We need to buy this first. So we're going to go down here. We're going to buy this one. I know it's put us down. But that unlocked a lot. That's given us a lot of stuff. That's given us some really good stuff, actually. Can buy our stamp, which we don't have the money for. But we now have a cargo type diverter conveyor. So that's handy because we can have that set up to send different things to different directions. We still can't send them straight down the chute because they're not stickered or fully approved. We haven't checked all the checks yet. But we also have our smart splitter, which will choose to prioritize the empty route. Okay. And we unlocked our really big rack, $1,600. It's a lot of money, but it's going to be handy. These aren't holding much. I know some of the big ones are right up here. We probably won't be able to reach them. So for processing what we're doing now, these racks are probably fine. But for these ones, we don't need to reach the top. It's going to filter itself out. So maybe these ones could go bigger. And these little ones could just be the ones from like here that we just need to grab. Just to put our little stickers on. So yeah, we don't want anything really bigger than that. Let's unlock our tablet. Still need our stamps because we don't have our stamp checker yet. That one looks good. But yeah, stamp checker will be our next one. And we will get that ASAP. What we'll actually do, we will put it in our basket. And as soon as we can afford $1,500, we're going to grab it. I think we have enough conveyors. Hopefully we have enough. We have a bunch. Hopefully we have the correct ones to actually connect it up. We may need to buy a few more curves, but not too bad. I'm not checking serial numbers or anything like that anymore. I'm trusting the system. Probably shouldn't, but that one is denied. Let's get rid of that one. I just want this thing as soon as we can. Alright, that one is fine. Looks like we can send off another batch. So now we can walk around. It's so much easier. What's that? 7. You will be number 8. Let's bring you down quicker. 8. There we go. Send that off for another batch. You already have a sticker. And so do you. Alright, $2,800. Like I said, let's buy it. Doesn't matter if we don't connect it right now, but the money has been spent. So it's already purchased. We do have it, and we will implement it on the next chance we get. Oh, your order approved. You look good to me. Alright. So yeah, that's going to be great. One less thing to worry about. All we will have to do is check for these. We'll just have to check for these contents inspection ones at the moment. But we can get that. Yep, that one's all good. We can get that checker that is going to filter that into a separate rack. And then all we have to do is only attach that rack, because everything else will be pretty much done. There's not too many more checks we need to do. We've done most of them. What have we got? How many machines have we got? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 2 more machines. There's stamp, and after that it is just a prohibited item. So that will just allow this package here, for example, to go through the scanner. We don't have to open it anymore. The X-ray scanner will detect it and will automatically reject it or approve it. So that means we do not even have to do this anymore. This entire table, besides putting the stickers back on again, will be done. But before we get that last scanner, which I'm sure is going to be more expensive, and you're going to have to get to a higher tier again, even higher than what we are now. We just have to check that. So I think we can just make a... Is that one ready? I think we can just make a separate rack for the ones we need to check, and everything else I'm hoping can just start filtering to where it needs to go. At the moment it's just these stamps. Alright, we sort of blocked ourselves in here for our cargo type, for our air, but that's okay. It won't be long, and we will add another step. What are we? Rail. Alright, these are all denies. Alright, we are getting there. We are making progress, that's for sure. It might not look like it. We don't have that much in the bank, and we do have a bit of a mess of stuff at the moment, but we can always spend a day's worth of income. What is going on? We can spend a day's worth of income onto some conveyor belts, and we can hopefully just start getting this stuff all connected together, and then it should do its own thing. So again, we do need that sticker applicator before we can send anything out of the automatically out of the chute. So we do need to still filter it. The only thing we can send out of the chute is from the very first machine, which is down here, that automatically has a sticker. Approved is that way, but denied with a sticker is this way. So straight out of here is the only thing we could send directly to there. Anything past here, these ones, might not have a sticker because they could have come through here and gone through here. So we can't just send everything out the denial chute that's not something we can do right now, but we can get ready for it. Because things will get a lot quicker. Alright, let's check this one. That one's all good. Alright, off you go. Alright, what do we got? Oh, I didn't check the stamp on that one. That one is a deny. Did I check the stamp on that one? That one looks good for memory. Alright, let's... Oh my goodness. Send that one. What are we up to? Let's send this one. Alright, you are road. You're good. We'll grab you. You're already approved, so we'll grab you. Germany. That one looks good. Germany by road. We'll take you. Let's grab you before you get there. You look good. Alright. Where are we? Your airplane. We don't need you today. You're approved already. Oh, you have a bad stamp. So you're denied. And you also have a bad stamp. So you are denied as well. Alright, let's get rid of that. Let's grab you. Approve for road. Trying to beat the scanner. Trying to beat the conveyors, so means we're catching up if that's the case. That looks like bleach. That is not going to work. Sorry if you hear some noise in the background. I do have some dogs next door that are going crazy. So I do apologize if that does come through. Alright, let's quickly deny all of these. We have had no mistakes today. Pardon me. Don't think we've had a mistake for a couple of days now, so that's been good. These are all denies, but we just need to make sure that it didn't already have a sticker. No. Denial. Alright. Looks like we've processed. Oh no, we still haven't processed everything. We're just in front of it. Alright, let's send these. Beautiful. I will take you. What's your little stamp look like? Your stamp looks good. UK via air. Your stamp looks good to me as well. France via road, so we'll approve you. I'll put you on the belt. We can send this one up. I like that we can actually walk around now. We can get all the way here if we need to, all the way around. And we can also get here to the door like I wanted before and press the buttons. Alright, you're denied. And you need a sticker. Alright. Alright, let's get these ones checked. That looks good to me. But this is a maritime one, so we don't get very many, like I said. We haven't had much over here. I'm going to turn you off just in case. You are approved. And you can go straight on the belt. What did you approve? Straight on the belt as well. And you need to be checked, but you are correct. What have you got inside? Cat toys. You can be approved as well. Alright, that one's done. Is this full? Nope. What have we got here? Another denial. Another denial. Surely we're nearly finished. Again, it's this first machine. It's just holding up the system. We can upgrade it. We probably could upgrade it soon. We have $4,000. It does cost $2,000 to upgrade that first machine. But maybe it's something that's worth doing it. Maybe if it's just the first machine we upgrade, we might not be able to do the others, but maybe just the first one. At least get something through, because not everything is going to need to go past that machine. A lot of things will go through it and go to all the other machines and get the rest of the processing done. Alright, that looks good. Let's finish these last ones. You're already approved. You look good. You're already approved. Oh, that's maritime. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Alright, let's jump. Alright. You also look good. You are road. That was close. We nearly made a maritime mistake, but we caught it just in time. You look good as well. Prove that for rail. Send you on your way. And it looks like we are done with that. That's good. So what we're going to do is, well, we only have one thing outside, so we'll just run out ourselves. We will run out and get our new machine and we'll implement it in place. It's going to get a really tight up here because it kind of needs to go here. That's not what we want. No. We want it to go here. Alright, so we can always move these across. Let's just get these out of the way for a sec. Because this doesn't have to be here. We could be here. Alright. And what we could do is we could always put this here too. We know we need to get it around the corner, but we need to get another couple of things over here too. So let's just pick up all our items. The mess we made over here. These probably could stay on the pallet now that we've got a good pallet. Alright, we want this in here. We want to take this out. Oh, could have used this one. Doesn't matter. And we want some corners. 1, 2, 3. We want to go, oh, not like that. We want to go out of here. We want to go into there. And we want to go into there. This could become a straight, which is this one. So straight from the approval line, bypasses all the machines and goes onto the rack. I'm just thinking, maybe we don't let it join. I'm just thinking, maybe we play it a little bit smarter. We make it come out here. We do have that extra loader here. We do need another rack, but we'll have a look at that in a second. Just get the end of this one connected. Alright, what do we got? We want to come... We want this up here. We want this here. This can now move up here. Doesn't have to be right there. And we need another T. That one there. Oh, how did I have it? Like that. And then another straight. There we go. So everything out of the rejection line goes to the end, turns around and goes into this rack. So this was a rejected one. We are going to just fix this one while we are here. We must have missed it before. Straight on the rejection line, and we'll send that. So that's right next to us. We could have it just like this. These could go back on the pallet. Alright, so everything here looks good. We are going to get this out of the way. We are going to get... Oh, we need one more corner. There was one on the pallet, wasn't there? There we go. One more corner for here. Oh, no, don't do that. I don't think that works. Yeah, no. So we need... Alright, first of all, we do not need this. This could be a corner. But we could probably do that. I think that might still work. Yes, it does. Alright, so we don't need that. We need another rack. Let's buy another rack. What we'll do, we have some money now. So why don't we buy a big rack. A big... maybe a big orange rack as an unsorted one, and then we could then take one of those, but again we will kind of buy a big orange one, but we also want a little green one. Do we want a big one? Or do I buy a black one? Let's see. Green usually for ones that are good. Denial ones I'd do red, but we don't need a denial one except for the one we've currently got. Yellow ones don't look that nice. Blue looks alright. Orange and black looks nice. So maybe we go just an orange one, and it can become an unsorted one. What have we got? We'll add that one to the basket. So we have 2 racks, a small green for our positives. Alright, let's get those. Alright, let's go. What we will do is we'll go and get our rack. I don't know where I threw my little pallet. We've got 2 racks in here. We'll just have to throw them both out. One here. And one here. This one is going to go here. This is our fully approved pre-stickered rack. So all we have to do is grab that from there and go and put it where we want to put it. These ones are approved but need stickers. So providing our stamp, which this one is wrong. We still need our stamp check. That was before our stamp machine went in. Stamp denials, or every denial, will go here. Everything else after the stamp checker is good from here. Just needing approvals done. This is everything that's already pre-stickered as approved. And we're going to get rid of this little rack. For now, we'll throw it over there. We want this really big one in orange to go here. Eventually we can replace this one as well. Alright. We'll get rid of this. Don't think we need another small red one. I suppose we could keep it here as a backup in case we decide we need to. Where is our pallet? We would need an unload as well, but let's just leave it for now. We'll get this over in our space, our storage section. We still have plenty of space, so we've got all this room we can play with. So I think we are okay for now. I will try and get a little thumbnail. Let's see if I can get anywhere to get a thumbnail. Can I get up on this rack? I don't think so. Let's just go like this. This can be our thumbnail. All right, let's call this a day. Call this an episode. Shut our doors. Alrighty, guys. This will be the end of this one. Thank you again for watching. I hope to see you guys again in the next one. Once again, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Till next time, bye for now.